Welcome to ABC Interactive English. Hello, I'm Kiki.
And hi, I'm Mike.
Oh, Mike.
Yes.
We are continuing our conversation about snacks
That's
today.
right. Snacks are back, and I'm so excited.
And yesterday we talked about snacks that we like.
I'm a potato chip guy.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I like chips too.
Yeah.
I think we agreed on a lot of snacks yesterday.
Yep, gummies, Oreos, all good.
Something that I'm interested in. What are some snacks that people are crazy about that you might not have the same opinion about?
Popular snacks that aren't popular with me.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's a good question. Well, sometimes I like snacks, but just a little bit. Some people here will buy one of those bags of the little dried silver fish. You know, and they'll just eat them like peanuts or popcorn. I like them, you know, when you get the Japanese style and they're mixed in.
Right.
You have a peanut, a little rice cracker, a little silver fish. That's all okay for me. But if I only have those in a bowl or only the wasabi peanuts, only those, it's a little too much for my mouth.
I get that. So usually when we have these snack mixes, it's a mixture of different flavors.
Mix is good. I like the mix.
So if you just have wasabi peas or little fish, it could be, the flavors can be too heavy.
Yeah, maybe a couple of bites, a few mouthfuls, but then I'm okay. I'm okay, thank you.
Well,
how about you?
There's one that I love, Cheetos.
Okay, Cheetos are great.
Yeah, and I love flaming hot Cheetos.
Okay.
But I don't understand why everybody's going crazy.
There was a time when flaming hot Cheetos were more popular than Taylor Swift. It was a strange time. And yes, you're right. And then suddenly there was flaming hot Cheetos burgers and ice cream.
And mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese and tacos. And they were putting them on pizzas and birthday cakes. And I didn't quite get it. You're right.
I think sometimes there are things that we're just not meant to get.
Snacks can make people kind of crazy sometimes. It is weird. Also like Taylor Swift. All right, let's check it out. It's time for a snack part B. We're going to find out what's going on right now. Henry and Debbie are shopping for snacks.
All that we have left to get for the barbecue is snacks.
Okay. We must get potato chips and cheese puffs.
Really? I was thinking of something more along the lines of popcorn and pretzels.
You're kidding with me, right? Those are boring and have no taste.
All right, today we are going to take a look at It's Time for a Snack Part B.
That's right.
So we know Henry, he had certain snacks in his household and
healthy snacks.
So today, Henry and Debbie, they are going to go shopping for snacks. Do you think he's going to get something kind of different from his childhood?
No. I mean, if it was me, I'd be eating donuts and flaming hot Cheetos and cans of Pringles because he only had what? Crackers, raisins, and trail mix when he was young. His mom was into healthy food. Yeah, I know. Anyways, so yes, he's at the supermarket now. He can go crazy and buy all the snacks he never ate as a child. But it seems that they're at the supermarket today to buy things for a special reason. And Henry kind of explains as we begin the dialogue. He says, as he looks in his basket of food they've got at the supermarket, he says, all that we have left to get for the barbecue is snacks. So they're throwing a barbecue, probably inviting some friends over. That's why they are buying large amounts of food. Now, they got most of the important stuff, so We can imagine there's chicken and some beef or pork, maybe some tofu, some vegetables, mushrooms, things you can barbecue, and it's going to be great. But yeah, some snacks is also a good idea. When we use this word barbecue, we are talking about a way of cooking. When you barbecue, you are usually cooking food over a fire, over a flame. So it's kind of an old-fashioned way of cooking, and you usually do it outside. Well, you should definitely do it outside because you're using fire, you're making smoke. But people, of course, will barbecue for the Moon Festival, or you might barbecue on 4th of July in America and make your hot dogs and your hamburgers. And camping is another time when it's great fun to barbecue, to cook outside in the open air with flame, and you heat and cook your food that way. So it's also a good time to invite people over. It's a casual way of eating together outside. Now, they've got all the right food, all the barbecue stuff, probably a few drinks as well, but they need some snacks because, you know, people want to eat something as the food is cooking or barbecuing. We can also use that word as a verb.
Right. And it's no barbecue if you don't have other things besides the meat.
Some other stuff, sure.
You know, you also need some side dishes.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
And of course, snacks.
Snacks.
Okay, so let's see what they got for their snacks.
Okay.
Debbie says, okay, we must get potato chips and cheese puffs.
Ooh, cheese puffs. Good choice, Debbie.
I love cheese puffs.
Yeah, maybe they can get some flaming hot Cheetos too. All right, yes, cheese puffs and potato chips, very easy. They come in bags or kind of big cans. No problem to pack them and take them with you. Really though, says Henry, really? With a question mark. So he's asking a question here. He's wondering, he's checking. He's like, are you sure? Really? I was thinking of something more along the lines or more in the category, more in the style of popcorn and pretzels. Okay. Good snacks.
That sounds
good
good
snacks.
too.
Yeah, popcorn, pretzels. No, popcorn, it breaks. You know, if you put it in a bag and you put it in the car and take it out, and it might be kind of broken popcorn. Pretzels are good. Pretzels break too, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are other good snacks. And, well, Henry, yeah, they're healthier too.
Well, Debbie is shocked by what Henry is saying.
Oh, really? Okay.
She doesn't like the idea of pretzels and popcorn.
Wow, all right.
So she says, you're kidding with me, right?
Okay.
She can't believe he just said that.
She thinks he's crazy. What are you talking about?
She says, those are boring and have no taste.
She's kind of right.
I guess.
You know.
So here she's talking about the taste of the snack that Henry has suggested, pretzels and popcorn.
Yeah.
They tend to taste a bit more bland. So they're not covered in cheese dust like the cheese puffs and the potato chips. So not enough artificial flavors for her.
Right.
Okay, so when we talk about taste, it is the flavors that we're taking in when we eat something. So in this case, she's talking about pretzels and popcorn. They don't have a lot of flavor. They don't have a lot of taste. So for her barbecue, I guess it makes sense because when we barbecue things, barbecue has a stronger flavor.
True.
And you have to put barbecue sauce to make sure the meat doesn't dry out. So I guess if you have popcorn and pretzel, the taste is too bland.
Okay, I can see that. And they won't have a lot of other food with them, so they want everything to be kind of tasty and have a strong flavor or a strong taste. So yeah, popcorn might be okay in the movie theater when you have your big drink and you're kind of eating slowly. But if you want to make lots of people happy with delicious food, it might be a bit boring. I see her point. All right, we'll take a break and then we'll be back.
I don't agree. They're quite tasty, and I'm sure some of our friends will like them.
You're probably right. I'm sorry that I rejected your suggestions.
No problem.
Oh, I'd also like to get some candy bars for my lunches.
Welcome back. So, we know that Henry and Debbie, they're getting snacks for their barbecue.
That's right.
And Henry, again, offered up some snacks that Debbie just does not agree with.
Yeah, popcorn and pretzels. Well, Debbie wanted to get potato chips and cheese puffs, more sort of classic snacks, but Henry's going really classic, kind of old-fashioned with popcorn and pretzels. I mean, if they make the popcorn and then get some melted butter and salt and put it on top, that might be okay. And pretzels are kind of like the crackers that Henry ate when he was a kid. It's basically baked crunchy bread with salt. It's okay, but you know, a little boring. So Henry, though, he likes these things. He says, I don't agree. I don't agree with you, Debbie. I like popcorn and pretzels. In fact, he explains, they're quite tasty. How too? And I'm sure some of our friends will like them. Yes, you might have some friends there, your healthy friends maybe, who like to eat popcorn and pretzels. And I guess a lot of people will just eat anything if you put it in front of them. But he doesn't really agree with Debbie that these snacks are boring and have no taste.
Well, I think we can all agree that popcorn and pretzels, they taste fine.
They taste okay. I think we can all agree that they're healthy too. Healthier than cheese puffs.
But it's just the fact that they're a little boring.
They're kind of boring.
So that's why he doesn't agree with Debbie. Okay, so what is agree? So agree is when you have the same opinion as somebody else. So you and I, Mike, we can agree that we like Oreos the same way.
Yes, we do.
Right? So we have the same idea or the same thought about a certain object or an idea or even a thought.
That's right. Our thoughts or opinions match.
Opinions are matching.
Yeah.
So when you disagree, you're not agreeing with somebody. So you don't have the same idea as somebody else. So in this case, Henry does not agree with Debbie. He thinks that his pretzels and popcorn, they're just fine.
Yeah, he thinks people will like them, and Debbie thinks they will be very unpopular. So they don't agree, or, yeah, we could say they disagree about this one.
Okay, so let's see what Debbie says. Debbie says, you're probably right. Oh, I'm sorry that I rejected your suggestions. Okay, so she does think that it's possible people, they'll come, they might like the pretzels and popcorn. You don't know that, Debbie, right?
That's right. She doesn't agree that they taste good, but she does agree that some of the other people coming to their party might like them and will eat them. So there you go. They've kind of come back together, and Henry doesn't want this little disagreement, this little area where they don't agree. He doesn't want it to be a problem. So he says, no problem. It's okay. I'm not upset that you don't like popcorn and pretzels. It doesn't hurt me in my heart. We can still be friends. And yes, hopefully no one at the party, including Debbie, will reject the popcorn or reject the pretzels when they come around, when someone passes them over. When you reject something, you're saying no, you refuse. Someone says, do you want this? And you say, no, I don't want that. Get that away from me. Maybe you're not that upset about it, but you're just like, no, thank you. You're offering it to me, but I do not want it. I will not do it. I do not agree. I reject it. It's kind of a way of saying no or doing an act that shows you're saying no.
Well, in our dialogue, it shows that Debbie doesn't reject Henry's suggestion, right? And in fact, she thinks it's probably a good idea. Maybe everyone will try it. So a suggestion is basically when you're offering up an idea or offering up opinion or an option or choices. Okay, so you're suggesting to somebody, you're offering choices to people so that they can choose and maybe even take somebody's suggestion as the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, so Debbie goes on to say, oh, I'd also like to get some candy bars for my lunches.
Okay, Debbie, she's stuck on the unhealthy snacks. Candy bars for lunch? Maybe she should take a page out of Henry's book and have trail mix in her lunch. That would be a little bit healthier. Well, as long as she doesn't eat those candy bars before the barbecue and saves them for her lunch at work or school, that's probably okay, but not too often, okay, Debbie? Thanks for joining us, guys. Pick all your favorite snacks, but do try to pick some of the more healthy ones more often. Your body will thank you for it. But happy snacking, and we'll see you back here sometime soon. And remember, no little silver fish. Don't have those ones. Bye! Henry and Debbie are shopping for snacks.
All that we have left to get for the barbecue is snacks.
Okay. We must get potato chips and cheese puffs.
Really? I was thinking of something more along the lines of popcorn and pretzels.
You're kidding with me, right? Those are boring and have no taste.
I don't agree. They're quite tasty, and I'm sure some of our friends will like them.
You're probably right. I'm sorry that I rejected your suggestions.
No problem.
Oh, I'd also like to get some candy bars for my lunches.
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 barbecue 名词烤肉。We had a barbecue in the backyard last weekend. 上周末我们在后院烤肉。下一个单字 taste 名词味道。Tasty 是形容词，意思是可口的。The ice cream has a sweet and delicious taste. 这冰淇淋有着甜美可口的味道。下一个单字 agree 动词同意。Do you agree with the plan? 你同意这个计划吗？最后一个单字 reject 动词否决拒绝。Penny rejected the invitation to the party. Penny 拒绝了派对的邀请。Invitation 指的是邀请。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 shop for something 购买某物。shop 是不及物动词，指的是购物，后面要用 for 来接受词。我们来看看这个例句。I need to shop for groceries after work. 下班后我需要购买食品杂货。Groceries 指的是食品杂货。下一个文法 have something left 剩下某物，这是一个固定用法。Left 表示剩余的。我们来看看这个例句。We only have a few cookies left. 我们只剩下一些饼干。最后一个文法 along the lines of 加上名词什么之类的。注意 lines 在这里横用复数。我们来看看这个例句。Let's plan an event along the lines of a casual picnic. 我们来计划一个类似休闲野餐的活动。Casual 指的是休闲的、随意的。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，回去记得复习哦。我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Hey, it's Kiwi on the street. I'm Kiki.
And I'm Winnie.
And today we are going to work on some translations.
Hi.
That's not very nice. Usually, if we need to excuse ourselves to pick up a phone call, there are more polite ways to do it instead of just walking off.
Ooh, sorry, wrong number.
Well, especially if it's a wrong number, Today, we are going to learn how to translate to be polite to excuse ourselves.
Sorry. Okay, we have dun 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 dun.
借过一下
Just excuse me.
Excuse me?
Excuse me, yeah, or please step aside. Very good.
不好意思，请问这台公车会到火车站吗？
Is this bus ahead to this station, train station?
Okay, excuse me, is this bus headed to the train station?
Yes.
Yeah, very good.
Excuse me? Will this train reach the train station?
Will this train reach the train
Will
station?
this train get to the train station?
不好意思，请问这台公车会到火车站吗？
Oh, okay, sorry. Excuse me, can I ask if this bus will take me to the train station?
Very good. Or, excuse me, does this bus go to the train station? All right, so what did we learn today? For today's translations, we learned how to excuse ourselves from different situations. The first one is, excuse me. Or you can say, pardon me, can you let me pass? The next one is, excuse me, does this bus go to the train station? You can also say, pardon me, can this bus take me to the train station? And these are our translations for today. KiWi later!